you join me today at the very end of a project, not as is traditional at the beginning. This is a hand warmer, not the kind that you put in your pocket obviously, but this is to go underneath a mouse mat, because in my computer room it's cold, there's no heating in there at all, so I need the mouse mat to go on top of this. Some nichrome wire, and I wanted a powered portable device, a USB power bank. Now we've all seen that the cost of living has doubled, even trebled in recent months. Now I didn't film anything previous to doing this. I didn't want to bore people by watching me cut bits of wood and screwing them together. It's one of the life skills that you need, screwing bits of wood together. For those of you still with me, this is a budget build, as you can see. Bit of scrap wood, spare scrap USB cable, LED 25p, and bits of wire which I had. The only thing that cost here is the nichrome, and this is 20 gauge, I think, 0.9mm diameter, and all these zigzags there is 1 3/4 meters. This setup takes 1 3/4 amps. That's convenient. There's 1 amp per meter, and it's about 40 to 50 degrees C, which is a damn sight warmer than my room. The cost of this whole build is only the cost of the nichrome. I can't remember what I paid for it, about £1 a metre, so it's less than £2. And the LED and the mouse mat, ready, is also upcycled. I retrieved this from the company bin. Ready. Stop retching at the back. I could do with a new one, but this is the point of it. Mouse mat on there, mouse here, nice bit of warmth coming up down my sleeve. That mat's only been on there for about 30 seconds. Ooh, there's always some warmth in there. So 26 degrees. But it's been open most of the time, it's losing most of the heat. And this LED is only there for showing me that it's on, nothing else. While that vomit inducing pad is warming up, it'll be relevant to show the temperature. 16.9 degrees, so hardly cold at the moment. This is the very end of October. It's gone up to about 28 degrees after about 5 minutes. Let me show the ambient temperature. So the table's about 17. For those of you that are still with me, I want to make this as thin as possible. So about 1 inch total. Got some end rails to go on there, tidy up. And I was going to adhere the mouse mat on top. This is a supplement to one of my previous videos where I built a foot warmer. This is a scaled down version. If you're interested in that, it's on my channel somewhere. Can I just show how much that takes? Oh, my eyeballs. There we go. 1.77 amp. This being a good power bank, it hasn't dropped any voltage either. If that money saving cost of living hack has been of any use or interest to you, whoa, 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 hold the press. Addendum. Even though this version worked quite nicely, I'm a bit greedy, I need more heat. and putting a mouse mat on top. Yes, a new mouse mat. This is just an insulator. It keeps all the heat underneath. So I need to go for a beta version, which includes swapping out a power bank for a 7.4 volts battery pack instead of 5 volts. This is just one I knocked up. Still using the same layout. Instead of having 5 volts, it'll now have 7.5 or 8. And all that does is give me more voltage, and in this case therefore more amperage. This is now running on 3 amps instead of 1 3/4 amps, which gives it more heat. And also doing away with the mouse mat and a thin bit of, I think it's steel, could be aluminium. So I've basically made a hot plate running off 7.4 volts. Yes, this is steel. There's a magnet on it. So from being 11 degrees here now, let's see, -29 degrees, better than 0 degrees, 31 degrees. Something I never realised. It's 31 degrees with the paper shining onto something that's metallic and shiny. Gives me 14. 15. The laser obviously doesn't like shiny metal things. That's the maximum so far. 33 degrees on my hot plate. And while we're at it, I was thinking of expanding my little power pack here. A little project box. I was hoping to get another 4 cells in there, but I won't. I've only got enough space for 2. So eventually it's going to be a 2S3P pack. It's going to be about 7.5 amp hour. That's it. Complete with cable tie hinges for when you want to flip this up and put your hand inside. Nichrome's a little bit too hot to touch on 7.4 volts, but keep your hands on the wood. Now all I need to do is to glue this in place. If that was interesting or useful, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and of course a kebab with some hot chili sauce.